Hi guys, I'm Joe here from Barclayss. I want to talk to you guys about influencing here, and this video is going to be really focused on Simon Sinek's Golden Circle, what versus why, and how we use that to ensure that we're getting the correct message through to people. So when we're going to have a difficult conversation with someone, we tend to do a little bit of prep, a little bit of planning. We might write down some points, whatever it is. What we're trying to figure out tend to be the same sort of questions. What do I want from the individual? What do I want for myself? What's the best thing for the business? And what's going to be the best outcome for our relationship? Hopefully we're thinking about that because that's very important. These are all the what questions. These are all results. These are all what we're trying to achieve. If we talk about what being our results, we want to move from the what to the why. The why is our purpose, it's our genuine nature, it's what drives us to do things. It's really, really important that we're trying to focus on showing people the why. The reason that this is so important is because of our limbic brain. Now, our limbic brain is the part of our brain that's in charge of trust, learning, a little bit of emotional recognition in there. It throws all these things together and makes things very confusing. As humans, we tend to think of ourselves being very logical. We're actually not. We've got this mix of trust, learning, and emotion all together. And we tend to have emotional connection to knowledge. We've got an example I use as the engineering example. The engineer comes in with all the facts, double checked, it's all really clear and logical, hands over that report to the manager, and the manager doesn't want to know about it because that report challenges the manager's current knowledge. What the engineer has done there, he's shown the what, he hasn't shown the why. And unfortunately, we have to always show the why in what we do. So an example of where we can tell the difference between what and the why is one that a lot of us might be familiar with. So say we're in a morning meeting or a pre-start or whatever you'd like to call it, and a brand new manager comes in. The manager introduces himself. Hi guys, I'm manager such and such, and I want to tell you all, I care about each and every one of you. I want you to all go home safe. Safety is really important to me, it really matters. It's a spiel that we've all heard 1,000 times. And we're probably standing in that room with, listening to this manager who doesn't know our name, rightly thinking, you don't know my name, why would you care about me? Now, unfortunately, that manager has shown the what, not the why. Second scenario is the same manager coming in saying, hi guys, I'm manager such and such, let me tell you all the story. Now, the manager starts to tell you this story about back when he was 22, he worked in a factory and a good friend of his, had the bottom of his leg chopped off and he saw it. His friend's bleeding out and he's scared. He's thinking his friend's gonna die and it's really full on, it's emotional. You can really imagine this story in your mind as he's telling it, how he's helped to save his friend's life essentially, but it changed his friend forever. So he tells that story, you visualize the whole thing, and at the end he says, that's why I care about safety. That's why each and every one of you are important to me. That's why we need to focus on this. You might not believe him all the way, but you're going to believe him a lot more than scenario one where the manager just tells you. He's shown you his why, he's shown real emotion in that story. So if you're interested to see any other videos, I've got one here, and you can also subscribe to Barclayss here.